Hey everybody, it's me James again with another video with what I think is a kind of a unique knife, kind of desirable and neat. You don't see these very often, so I figured I'd discuss it. It's a K-bar, as you can see, and it's a Coppersmith K-bar, which are no longer made. And what makes the Coppersmith K-bar is the copper bolsters, the copper shield. These were made originally by Canal Street, but they kind of went out of doing mass production and they quit making these for K-Bar, and K-Bar had to discontinue them as I drop it. And I think Canal is now making knives again, but I don't think they're doing big, large production runs like they used to. The knife steel on this one is stainless. What kind of stainless, I'm not sure, because depending on where you look and research, you'll see some that are 440C, 14.4 chromo or something, and D2. So I don't know, but I do know it's stainless, and it's nice and polished, and don't have any issues with it. Don't really use this knife very often. It's just too nice to use. But it comes with the clip point. There's no half stops, and the smaller pin blade, no half stop for it. It's a lot easier to open on the smaller blade. Uh, a lot of times it seems like companies make the springs exactly the same, and they don't really relieve the spring on the smaller blade, and it's kind of a pain in the butt to open sometimes. But this one is just as easy to open as the larger blade. They snap good, you can hear that. The liners and the springs are good and flush, open and closed for the most part, great for a production knife. And these are just really nice. I wish they would make these again, just so I can grab more, like different patterns of knives. But I don't think they will. K-Bar kind of going a different route. The the bone handles or the bone scales here are like a purplish brown color. You could really see the camera don't do it justice, but you can really see here the the kind of the neat purplish hueish brown. It's pretty cool. It's very nice. And like I said, the camera don't really do it justice. You can see the pin here is a it's probably nickel silver. It contrasts with the copper really well. The Look at that. It's like almost perfect centering. Absolutely. These are super nice. Super nice. These do tarnish, and when they tarnish, they look really cool. Actually, I'm not gonna lie. Um, it's I don't think it's bad to let them tarnish. It definitely gives them character. These things will turn purple, shades of blue. The copper really goes nuts. So when they start getting pocket worn, they look neat. Not gonna lie, but for for the video's sake, I polished it up so that it can look good and new. What I used to polish this particular uh, knife is I use this stuff, Scratch X 2.0, and it's not very abrasive, so it doesn't really leave scratches or anything on it. I used to use a lot of vinyl, and sometimes I could see little scratches on bolsters when using that. So I kind of switched over to Scratch X, and I've had good results from that. Plus, I use these cheap Harbor Freight rags that you get for free, and those work pretty well too, to be completely honest. But yeah, I figured I'd show you guys this knife. It's different. It's a really unique and cool slip joint. Barlows are so popular now that I figured y'all would love to see this. Had it for a while. I've had it since I started this whole thing. And I showed the Stockman Coppersmith. So if you haven't seen that, look back on my videos and you'll I talk a little, about the same amount for it. It's a pretty cool knife. Just love these things. They're hard to find. When they sold out, they sold out, and I see them every now and then on forums and on eBay and stuff, and they're fetching really big prices. So at a certain point, I might just sell this one too, finance a couple other knives for my collection. Really cool knife, really cool, especially when they get that copper starts getting the wear and the patina on it. It gets it gets a lot of character. But anyway, this is it, guys. That is the K-Bar Barlow Coppersmith, and I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, subscribe to my channel. Hopefully I'll make some more of these, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.